Notice anything different? Got a little reset happening here. The long hair is now extinct. I wanted to go short because I felt like it needed to happen. It was part of the lore, you know. The long hair had stuck around for a really long time. In fact, I haven't had my hair this short since like mid-2023, something like that. So, I mean, it's been a very long time since I've had this kind of relative length. And to be honest, I couldn't be happier that I cut my hair. I loved the long hair, but there's a lot of things about it that just, after a while, started to irk me. And I felt like it got to a point where it overstayed its welcome. But more importantly, returning to short hair was essential, and it's part of the lore. It was meant to happen. And that's what I want to talk about today. For today's video, I want to discuss essentially how everything in your life that has ever happened to you was quite literally meant to happen. You know, it was purposefully there to make you who you are as a person. You know, if the events in your life that have happened to you never happened, then you wouldn't be the person who you are today. So, I mean, you should be grateful to be where you are. Because whether it be a good or bad event, all of it was meant to happen. And whether that event be good or bad doesn't mean that one can outweigh the other. Whether it's a good event or a bad event, it can't be more than the other one, essentially. They have to be equal. And it's essential that they're equal because they both have their significance in happening in your life. And both events allow you to learn. If you learn too much from the bad events, more than the good events, then that's going to have probably not the outcome that you want as a human being, and it might turn you into someone that you'd rather not be. In the same sense, if you're overexposed to too many good events and you're always learning from the good events and never the bad events, I mean, really, you're not... I don't know how to describe it, but you know where I'm going with this, right? They have to be equal, essentially. They both have to happen at their given times. You know, like, for example, that really bad breakup you had. God, I don't know, like a year, 2-3 years ago now. And you haven't really been anything since. Like, you should be grateful for that. Because it allowed you to learn a little more about what you want in somebody and what to look out for as well. And overall, that breakup probably helps you. No, not probably. It did help you become a much better person. So, I mean, honestly, you should be thankful for that. And it might have really sucked, too. It might have really hurt. As they all do. You know, we've all been there at some point in our lives. But regardless of how much it hurt, man, I mean, it made you, you know? It made you the absolute beast that you are. So, I mean, props to you for getting through it and learning from it. Assuming that you learn from it, of course. Because that's the important thing. We always want to learn from the events that we've been through. No matter what they are. Learning is essential. Learning is what helps us become the best versions of ourselves. And these events that happen in our lives, they're always just events to learn, you know? It's when these events happen as well. Life isn't happening to you. It's happening for you. Everything in life is happening for you. It's always happening for your benefit. But you have to view it as that. You can't see it as something that's like, oh, everything in life has to be good that happens to me. Because if it's bad, then it's only life working against me, you know? It's life trying to tear me down and make me a worse person. Dude, that couldn't be further from the truth. All the bad events that have happened in your life are just more things for you to learn about yourself. More things to help you become a better person. You know, it's always great when life rewards us with a good event happening. You know, it's fantastic. But you're not learning as much. You're not really understanding about how to become a better person. But rather, you're understanding the fruits that come with hardship and dealing with shit, you know? So, I mean, yeah. You gotta have your balances, man. You can't have one or the other too much. That goes with anything, really. I mean, too much of anything is bad for you. Too much chocolate is bad for you, you know? It's kind of similar to that. Too many bad things in life are bad for you. Sort of. And too many good events in life are bad for you. The way I kind of look at it is like, the good events in life are the rewards or the desserts. The bad events are the vegetables. You know, you don't want to eat your vegetables because they're gross and they're unquote bad if you think about them that way. If you kind of think about it in like that kid mindset you probably would have had when you were first, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, you always want the good things. You always want the rewards, the desserts because they taste better. But the problem with those good events happening too much, as well as you not learning from them, is eventually, I mean, if you have too many good events in your life, eventually you're going to get sick of them. It's not going to be exciting anymore. You know, the bad events have to equal the good events because the bad events make the good events have more significance. They always mean more when they happen to you. Whether that mean you get into a talking stage with somebody, you know, you meet the girl who you hope to be the girl of your dreams, you know, you get a new car, you get a big promotion, all those things are great, but they can't always consistently happen, you know. That's bad. Because eventually, like I just said, if all that happened all the time, none of it would excite us anymore. None of it would be that thrilling. All of it would kind of just blend together, and eventually would probably turn into a bad event, really, if you think about it. If everything that happens to you in life is good, I mean, doesn't it eventually turn bad? That's the way I see it, I guess. Maybe you disagree with me, and that's okay if you do. But you gotta understand that all those good things in life, they're great. They're very sweet when they happen. But you gotta have your mix of the bad ones too. That's where the character development comes in, man. That's where you become the best version of yourself. Those bad events help you understand what you can do better, what you can learn, how you can become the best and most evolved version of yourself. I mean, we're all looking for that, really. Not everybody will say it out loud, but we're all looking to become the best versions of ourselves at the end of the day. Whether you know, I hope you don't hate yourself, but I know there's people out there that do hate themselves. But even deep down, I'd hope and imagine that those people too would hope for the best. I mean, no one wants to be stuck in a rut forever, you know. But those bad events that put us in those ruts, that keep us held down in those shitty positions, are always the ones that are going to build us back up again and make us the strongest. They're the ones that we actually need. The good events are great. The good things that happen in our life are always great. But the bad events in our lives are the ones that are going to make us. They're the ones that are going to help us become the best versions of ourselves every single day. So yeah. Kind of a shorter video, I know. But I wanted to remind everybody that all these good and bad things that happen to you, all of them, they're meant to be. All of them are always meant to be. They're always meant to happen. They're always meant to make you you. Just remember that. Life is happening for you, not to you. Life is never happening to you. Never, ever, ever. Every bad or good thing that's happened to you is always for you. It's always for your benefit. Remember that. But that's all I got for today. Stay blessed.